Senator Kamala Harris may be getting a boost after last night's debate. She confronted the frontrunner, Joe Biden, on race relations and shared her own story of being a student bused to a different Berkeley school in the 1960s. KPIX5 Simon Perez looks at how a moment in Berkeley history became a focus of last night's debate.
Buses brought Kamala Harris to this school, and it was memories of that really hit home last night.
Kids from the flats who tended to be African American were bused up to the white neighborhoods in the hills and vice versa.
Berkeley School Board member Ty Alper recalls the 1968 decision to desegregate the city's elementary schools.
We are very proud of the fact that we were the first district to voluntarily integrate its schools.
Was it hard?
It was hard. I mean, I wasn't born yet, but it was not uncontroversial. There were huge town hall meetings. There were threats to recall the school board members, but the school board took a stand.
These archived newspaper photos from a UC Berkeley website show how momentous the moment was. Momentous enough to play a role in presidential politics half a century later.
And that little girl was me.
Those were the words that stole the show during last night's Democratic presidential debate. Senator Kamala Harris bore down on former Vice President Joe Biden about his unwillingness to support desegregation of schools via a federal busing decree.
You also worked with them to oppose busing. And, you know, there was a little girl in California who was part of the second class to integrate her public schools. And she was bused to school every day. And that little girl was me.
Harris lived on the second floor of this building in the Flats on Bancroft Way near Browning Street. She boarded the bus and it took her every morning up to the hills to Thousand Oaks Elementary School. The school left its mark on Harris and she on the school. Students have included her image in a mural honoring influential women. There was a little controversy over whether Harris was actually part of the second class to integrate Berkeley public schools. In fact, she was part of the second class to integrate the elementary schools, which began in 1968. The high school had always been integrated. There's only one. In Berkeley, I'm Simon Perez, KPIX5.
Senator Harris's campaign was ready to capitalize on her comments about being bused to school. During the debate, the campaign tweeted this photo of the senator with the caption, "There was a little girl in California who was bused to school. That little girl was me." And now you can buy a T-shirt with that photo. It's being sold on her campaign website for $30.